Alright, welcome back into another Dragon Ball Super card game video. This one is kind of playing catch up. I haven't done any of the card reviews for set 11, I don't think. So this is going to be one of the first videos that I'll do. I'm going to do some of the red, some of the unison, some of the stuff that I feel like I should talk about, and just going to run through it pretty quick because I think at this point everybody knows. But before I even begin, I do have a new stream schedule. So if you haven't checked it out in the Discord already or seen my community post, it is right here on my face. Definitely go ahead and tune in starting Wednesday of this week at 4:30 Pacific time. And it's going to be here on YouTube and as well as on my Twitch, which is in the description below. The 2 days, the Wednesday and Thursday, are usually going to be variety streams, whether it's going to be Valorant, Smash, or any other game, but most likely going to be DBS, depending on what's going to go on throughout that week. And this week, I am invited to Dalen's $1,000 tournament, winner take all type thing for the top 32 or the 32 players. So that's going to be a whole nother video, but I'm going to be testing for that throughout the week and going to be playing on Saturday. So hopefully I don't get knocked out round one. We'll see. Whatever. In case you want me to go over anything else, or if there's combinations that I didn't see as far as the cards I'm going to go over in this video, definitely let me know in the comments below. Let's get right into it. All right, first off, we have this new Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. This is the Awakened side, but he has double strike just in general, which is nice because it's kind of correlating to the old Gogeta. And it's just nice and aggro. It's a 20k attacker that draws one on its auto and has a 20k double strike. That's just good, right? Like, Bandai's really leaning towards aggro for a lot of these cards that we're going to be seeing here. And then once per turn, when you activate a union skill, draw one, which is really quite easy with the Vakus from set 6, I do believe, and then all the upcoming union skills in red. So it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be pretty good. And of course, the front side looks like when this card attacks, you choose up to one card in your life. Look at the top 7, add one extra red card, energy cost of 1 to your hand, and shuffle your deck. When you activate a union skill, draw one card, just like the back side, or the awakened side, I should say. And then it's an untap 2 leader, so not untap 1 and draw 1, but untap 2. I think the question really comes down to is, would you rather play this card or this leader, I should say, or do you want to play the other leader? I think the other leader is still really quite good. You don't have to do anything in order to draw 2 cards with the other leader, and as well as take something from your life. With this one, you do have to attack. It doesn't have to be a leader, but on paper, it is still pretty good. I think on the more defensive side, if you're really not correlating, but focusing on more extra cards than anything else, I think this is going to be a good leader for you, especially if you're focusing on more union skill stuff. But untap 2, that might be a game changer. If anything, we got the vanilla 1-drop Goku, which is supporting all the skillless 1-drops. If you haven't really kept up with that and kept up with the price, which if I can find, I'm going to put on the screen here with the Dropbox Goku. That has been going up in value because all of these 1-drop skillless cards have been coming out, plus the support that comes with it. And I think this card, I think the next one is the Vegeta, and I think the next one, well, we haven't seen it just yet, but we're going to see this 1-drop extra card, which is just really good. All those things really play into the 1-drop skillless archetype, which I think people should explore. I'm probably going to explore a little bit more than I have before, that's for sure. This one is a double strike. It's an EX evolve on top of the energy cost of 5, which I'm guessing is the next one. Yeah. Let's look at this one first. This one has deflect, which is nice. Okay. Union fusion for 3. I think this should have been 2. Like, if you really want to make this competitive, I think this should have been 2. I don't know. But turn 2 deflect card that draws you 2 cards and can evolve on top of this or with this. I guess that makes sense. This card can't be KO'd, but it can be warped and spinned and, all the other stuff. If your leader card is red, it doesn't have to be that red leader that we looked at. When this card is played, you choose up to one of your red unison cards and add a marker to it. Choose all of your opponent's battle cards and gains negative 15k power. Ooh, that's pretty good. I think that's nice because it does get around, the traditional KO and just choose all your stuff in KO, like the Goku, the Kaioken Goku, as well as the Dropbox Vegeta. This is nice, change of pace, because you get to minus 15k and remove things that can't be KO just like this. And then we also have choose one of your red unison cards and add a marker to it, which is kind of a first. That is actually quite nice to have. We are now going to set 11, in which, you know, we're still in the unison warrior block. We're gonna see more stuff like this going into the new format and new sets. Well, probably just this set, I would say, where you add stuff to your unison cards and then add markers and as well as minus the opponent's markers, which we're gonna look at in a little bit, I'm sure. And then it evolves with this guy. It's a 35k double striker. That's pretty good. I mean, this guy draws you 2 cards, has deflect, can't be KO'd, and then this guy has double strike. And when it evolves into the card, you choose up to one of your unison red cards, add 2 markers to it. So this combo for 3 energy, get 3 markers onto your red unison card, which means Sin Shenron can use his ability for free, basically, right? I mean, you still have the Gotens, you still have all these other unison cards that this is gonna get a nice boost from, or using this to get that as a nice boost. When this card or one of your opponent's cards attacks, you choose one of your opponent's cards and gets negative 20k power for the battle. Oh wow, that's actually really quite good. Okay, so more control based, right? Because if you really think about it, the leader looks up the top 7, right? The top 7. Just make sure top 7 for extra card. This guy it helps for your red unison, which is probably going to be a 2-drop. Turn 2, you're going to be using the 2-drop unison or 2 specified cost unison, and then probably go into turn 3 and just play this guy out. And then when one of their card or this card, which this card can be acting as a removal, or if their leader card attacks because it says one of your opponent's cards attack, you choose one of their cards and gains negative 20k for the battle. So anything that they actually do attack with, because it says if you do, it doesn't have to be a requirement, can really be a deterrent, because now they can't really go for a game, or it's just going to get popped. Now we have this 1-drop extra card in which you lead a card as a red Gogeta BR, you choose one, and you play this card from your hand and choose up to 1 skillless Goku BR and skillless Vegeta BR. Again, energy cost of 1 and shuffle your deck and add to your hand. Oh, okay, so play or add. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's why this thing is so busted. I think, unfortunately, Devin on our team has been playing this quite a lot, or at least been playing it recently. And when I played it against him, or played something against him versus this, it was actually really obnoxious. Just getting these 1k attackers back to his hand as combo power. That's basically a 1-cost super combo, because you're getting two cards out of your deck that you can combo with, or you can use for Union Fusion, and then you can use Veku to get them right back. So it's all basically for free. And another effect is that you play or add up to 1 skillless BR from your drop area. Oh, okay. So yeah, the card's busted. I'm legitimately surprised that they went ahead and did this. Now we have the Broly, the Awakened Demon. So if you have a red Broly BR in play, this gains critical, and then there's a good amount. Like now we have the red green ones from before. We have a couple red ones, and now the new red ones are coming out. His leader card, or this card attacks, you draw 1 and gains 5k, just like the Gogeta. You choose 1 card in your hand and discard it. When your red Broly BR cards are removed from your battle area by opponent's skill or KO, you choose up to 1 red Broly card, and it costs a 4 and less, and fan and play it. Okay, so it basically replaces itself as long as you have it in your hand. Okay, and it doesn't have a once per turn, so basically you can just keep going, right? It doesn't say, yeah, choose 1 card and discard it, and it gets removed by battle area by opponent's skill to KO'd. Yeah, you can just keep doing it. That's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. Activate main, you choose 1 card of your life and gain critical. That's pretty good, but not that great, because he's only still a 10k. You add 1 red extra card from your deck, energy cost of 1. Oh, just like the green Broly BR, but this time is a red extra card, and you can't do it for the rest of the game. So you only can do it once. I don't know what one red extra card is gonna be. I know for red Gogeta BR, it's gonna be that 1-drop red extra that plays out the skillless for sure, but I don't know after that. Untap 2, it's pretty good. Broly Saiyan Youth. Okay, so this one has the swap mechanic, which is pretty sweet. Swap 3. So it has to be an energy cost of mono red Broly BR for 3. And if you have a red BR, okay. A Bon Broly card that's red, it gains 15, or it's gonna be a 15k attacker. Okay, when this card is played, you can't be Can't play for the racing turn. Okay. Okay. Pretty cool. I love that art. Kid Broly. That's it. Ba. Broly's first friend. When this card is played, add up to 1 Broly BR card and cost of 5 or less from your deck. Add it to your hand. Perfect for this. Paying 2 is kind of eh. This is the 3-drop, and you get to swap out a 4, but paying 1 energy. Another one is free, or basically 1 energy, and then you swap. Basically, you're probably going to be playing the Ba first, and then swap, turn 2, and then swing, and then probably awaken if you can. If not, then you just go ahead and just save that extra energy to swap into this one, and don't swing with the 1-drop Broly. This one has Savant, or Servant. This gains 10k power and can't be switched to active mode during your charge phase. Okay, so just chilling. Okay, so it's a 19k. When the card is played, you choose up to 1 red Paragus Broly card, energy cost of 1 in your hand, and play it. I don't know which target that is, but Broly, power of the Great Ape. But he's not a Great Ape. Doesn't even look like a Great Ape. He had a tail, right? I'm pretty sure he had a tail. I don't know. Swap 5 for 1 energy, and you swap into a 5. Servant, if your leader card is red and this card is being played, choose up to 1 of your red unison cards, add a marker to it, and then your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and sends it to warp. And then in the opponent's turn, they add the card they sent to warp by the skill from their hand. Huh. That's not very effective, huh? But you get to swap into more stuff, more energy, more stuff. So critical here, pretty cheap, I would say, because they're wanting you to swap into more things, because Servant will I'm gonna just keep saying Servant will force them to not be switched to active mode. And yeah, it's a 19k and they have to get around it, but still they're kind of wanting you to swap as much as possible. And of course, when it gets back to your turn, because this is the 20k now, you're just gonna swap it out and then just keep going. And then this just has the same ability, it looks like. So this is a 10k. This doesn't have Servant, but it is a 30k critical, and same ability, it looks like. Just every time you play it and you swap into more and more things, they just have to warp something for that turn. I don't know how effective that really is, but I guess it's kind of cool. And then we also have this 6-drop Broly card. Looks pretty cool, unique, critical, and double strike, this is going to be the 1-cost 6-drop here. Leader card is red, doesn't have to be the Broly. When this card is played, choose up to 1 of your red unison cards, add 2 markers to it, and then choose up to 3 of their opponent's battle cards or cards in their hand. You choose to choose, send it to the warp, and they get it back at the end of their opponent's turn. Oh wow, even at the end of the opponent's turn. That's actually quite good. I didn't even notice that part, but this is nice. Critical double striker, 35k, rip 3 cards, and basically you're going to be using how much energy? So the one drop into this one, it's 2 energy, 3 energy, 4 energy, 4 energy in order to get to this guy, which everything is going to be a 19k, 20k, and it's going to, whatever you're going to be playing, hopefully it's going to have Overlord, which we haven't looked at just yet. Hopefully we're going to see some more stuff that actually correlate or that helps with that. I think I'll just stop there because I don't want it to be a long video. It's just, I don't know if anybody's going to actually watch that or actually watch this overall because it's kind of old. But if anything, I hope you let me know what kind of combinations you've seen and what kind of deck lists. Throw your deck list in the description. Share it with everybody. Join the Discord, that kind of thing. And just talk about it. And definitely tune in for me to test this probably next week, in the upcoming week, in order to, like after the Dalen's thing, I'll go and test some set 11 stuff from the stuff we've seen so far. But let's, I'll see you in the next one because I'm gonna go ahead and go through the Goten stuff right now.